I'm always looking for fun, inexpensive activities to keep the children occupied. Every kid loves Play-Doh. However, with Play-Doh comes, will they put it in their mouth? Will they eat it? Sometimes it's just not safe. So, Pinterest, who is one of my really good friends, I love Pinterest, I found on there some Kool-Aid Play-Doh that we can make, which is safe and edible for the children to eat. So today, I'm going to demonstrate how we're going to make Kool-Aid Play-Doh. So, what we're going to need is a pan, some vegetable oil, some flour, salt, and of course, whichever color flavor Kool-Aid that you would like. You'll need your measuring cup and spoon. You'll need a spoon to stir. You'll need the stove. And you will also need a 1 gallon Ziploc bag. So, I'm going to show you what all you need to do to make Kool-Aid Play-Doh. You probably want to go ahead and use your dry ingredients before you start adding the liquid. So, we're going to add 1 cup of flour. You want to keep this all in the center of your pan if you can. Just makes it easier. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar. 1. 2. You will then need 1/4 cup of salt. We'll add that. You can choose whichever color, flavor, whatever kind of Kool-Aid you would like. That's always fun for the kids. They love to pick their own. So we're going to use Tropical Punch. It's in a blue bag. However, you all know that Fruit Punch Kool-Aid is red. You're going to want to just kind of stir this all together, keeping it in the middle of your pan. We then are going to add our cup of water. 2 tablespoons of oil. Be sure to do this over your pot so you don't make a mess. 1, 2. Once you're done doing that, you are going to stir it really good. You want to stir, it's going to be lumpy, but you want to try to stir until you can get most of those lumps out of there. You're just going to stir it really good. And then, once you've gotten all of your ingredients mixed together, we're going to take it over to the stove. You want your heat to be pretty low. If you put it too high, it'll get really sticky too quick, and then it'll just be a mess. It won't form the way that we need it to. So just make sure your heat is not too high. So once you get that all stirred together, it should look like this. Not very lumpy. Good. We're going to bring it over to our stove, where we will then turn our heat on to a low heat, where we will stir for 5 minutes. You just want to stir, make sure you get all those lumps out, that it's getting to the right consistency that you want it to be. It'll start to get pretty sticky, like you know the Play-Doh does. Once it starts to do that, it will kind of form into a ball because you're keeping it in the center of your pan. However, if it gets out of the center of your pan, it's going to be okay. You can just start scraping it to the center. Once you do that for 5 minutes, you're going to want to have a 1-gallon Ziploc bag for when your Play-Doh has formed. Your Play-Doh is going to look just like this. It feels just like Play-Doh. Smells like Kool-Aid. I'm sure it's delicious. However, I'm not going to taste it. You may have some lumps in your Play-Doh whenever you put it in your bag, but once you put it in your bag, you're going to want to it's going to be pretty hot. This has been cooling, but however, the one on the stove is going to be extremely hot, so you don't want to touch it. You can keep from it. You're going to want to put it in a Ziploc bag, making sure that all of the air is out. You can either twist it, or you can just zip it up. You're going to want to put this in the refrigerator until it cools. Once it cools, you can get it out of the refrigerator. It should be in the form of a ball. It may have some lumps in it, so you're going to need a flat surface that you can put it on and really knead it out. And then, once you've got it to the consistency and as non-lumpy as you want it, you've got Play-Doh. And the kids are going to have a great time with it. It's very inexpensive. It's so fun. They love picking their own flavors. I hope you have fun, and I hope you enjoy making it. Thank you.